Alright, welcome back everyone. Now, quick housekeeping. I made a few more changes to audio. Well, basically I just went back to my old audio, but I'm putting the mic a lot closer to my face, so I'm hoping that changes some things. Hopefully there's not a lot of popping, but we'll see how it goes this episode, and if it goes badly, we'll change it again next time. It has been a couple days since I played also, so I think I have to kind of get my bearings a little bit. Yeah, this is our graphene setup that we set up last time, doing the fire ice and the regular method. It's going to prioritize the fire ice method. Well, looks like we are using a lot of graphene, so that is good. I doubt we'll be using it that much. I think eventually it'll fill up. Yeah, we're just filling up 2 towers worth. Now, what is this? This needs to move. I mean, I think it needs to still exist, but just not there. So if we're producing graphene over here, like this is where the distribution chest should live. And then the bots, okay. Oh, and let's put all these in there, except for 1 stack. And give it power. We actually don't have any power poles, so let's make some more of those. So yeah, I think for the first thing I want to go finish doing some of this automated military facility area. And then maybe the other thing I want to do is increase the production of turbines, because those are definitely the weakest link right now. You can see it right here. Not getting enough demanded. Okay, well, so we are making a lot of precision drones and attack drones, so that's great. I think I'm going to limit it, though, to say... let's do 2,000 of each. It seems like a pretty good way to start. So what else do we want to do in the military area? Well, we're going to need these towers, so I'm going to go ahead and build those. And I think, like, ammo was on my mind, because we have tier 3 ammo, just super alloy ammo box. So let's see, this takes copper, titanium, and alloy. Now, how many of those are already being shipped into this area? No copper, but we can add the copper here. I guess I'm doing 1,000 for everything. And what else? Yeah, we don't have titanium, but I can add that here. So that'll have to kind of snake around. Okay, so we might as well drop another one of these guys. And it needs power. And it needs drones.
Replication complete.
And I don't want to store, you know, I only want to store the best ammo. And we'll go, I guess we'll go to 5,000. Or 4,000, so we can still hand input some.
Research.
Alright, geothermal technology. So, copper, titanium, and we need the super alloy. Where is that? Here it is. Demand. Let's go to like 1,000. Okay. Cool. So how do we actually make it? Well, let's look at ratios. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. No problem. No problem. That just means we need... Okay, let's make sure we get enough facilities. By the way, are we getting logistics? Are we? We might be too far away from some of them. But let's do this backwards. So we need like 3 of these. And you're going to be making the top tier ammo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, yeah. Right. Okay. Outputting here. Wonder if we should just do it kind of in a line, in a perfect line, you know? Like, oops, not like that. So here's what I'm thinking. Like this. And then it's always going to output here. It's kind of cool looking. I mean, I'm sure there's more efficient ways to do it, but... So then, like, the copper comes up here and becomes inputs. Titanium. I guess would come down here. Maybe like that, and then copper would come down like that. Oh wait, did we do it backwards? Yeah, I did it backwards from how I wanted to do it. Meaning, I want to have titanium be right next to it, and then the previous tier being above it, like this. So this would be titanium, and this would be copper. Same here. So this would be previous tier. Oh no, one more up. Yeah, like that. And then the alloy, which I think is in this. Yeah. Could just go right like that. Are we out of, oh, we don't have, we don't have concrete. That's crazy. We need concrete for almost everything. But see, now the bots are starting to bring me stuff. In fact, I think there's a upgrade somewhere of, like, bot distribution angle something. Yeah, here it is. There you go. Might as well research that. Looks like we might need it. All this drone stuff is going to be good. Okay, so we queued up some more upgrades. Can we dump these? Yeah, good. Okay, let's dump raw oil also. And maybe even the hydrogen. Or can the hydrogen be dumped? Okay, see, this is why I want these to be like 480. Anyway, we can hold on to hydrogen for now. So we're making fighter jets, and we're making going to be making ammo. We're not quite done yet, but... Alright, titanium... Ooh, okay. It's a little backwards. How much do I care, though? I guess not at all. So, copper. Gotta go up. Okay. There we go. So yeah, definitely not the most compact, but... okay, maybe we should just compact it a little. So titanium should come in this way. And copper can come in this way. Alright, now this should work. I'm trying to dump my, empty my mecha of its old tech. I'm trying to, like, dump the silver. Easier said than done.
Insufficient materials.
And we're out of iron. Yeah, and the amount of, copper ammo that we have laying around is pretty amazing too. Alright, let's get more materials real quick. Find a place to dump the hydrogen. There we go. We need to do missiles after this too, really. Oh, it's probably there the whole time. That's embarrassing. Yep. Sorters. Okay, let's go back. Actually, no, I want concrete. This should be 1 a second, and we're going to 4,000, which seems like a lot, but... Oh yeah, so we want to dump the copper. I mean, there's so much on this line. I'm not sure I want to just delete everything on that line, though, you know? We pick up precision drones. Oh, I mean, we can keep those. Or maybe like 50. Or honestly, maybe more than 50. Maybe 96 more.
Mineral depleted.
Uh-oh, stone depleted. Alright, so... do we want to keep going and do missiles? Possibly. I actually want to do... I think I want to do the, like, redo the turbines first, maybe? It's tough. I feel like I'm in a tough place. This hydrogen stuff is just kind of crazy. Oh, that's right. We never finished this hydrogen logistics problem. So, like, we have hydrogen coming in from Interstellar, and it's unclear what priority is put on it. And I'm tempted to just belt it around, but man, it's... It's weird because after all this logistics stuff, merging and all this stuff, hydrogen goes back into a supply tower. Which I don't like. This over here is the only demand tower of hydrogen. So it's like we don't really need this. And we could just belt it around. I kind of want to, which seems kind of nuts. But like, so a couple things. One, what if this whole belt is just replaced with, or what if that tower in this demand is just replaced by a belt? Seems crazy, but you know, maybe it's not. It'd be nice to automate belts a little bit too, but that, I think, I'd like to get more production on.
Mineral depleted.
I don't think we need the plastic box. Okay, let's just build a little highway here. So we're gonna build a highway. It's going to be right here. This is gonna go that way. This is gonna go this way. We're gonna have to raise it up at least one, I think twice. Oh, look at that, it even lines up. Okay. So, how's this gonna work? This one is going to the refinement process, making its way there. Let's go down. And around. That seems crazy. Absolutely nuts. Okay. Now, the other one is coming from the Interstellar. I'm not going to do local supply anymore, although it doesn't really matter because there shouldn't be anything demanding it. This is not demanding it. This is supplying it, but we need to change that too. Where's the income? The heaviest income is coming from this line, which will be from the gas giant. Wait. Yeah, the first priority income. First priority input. That's the way I should say it. Yeah. So temporarily, we can make it from this tower. Just empty the tower. How do we do that? Probably come around this way. Like that. Hopefully we're getting more belts from the logistics spots. I think we are.
Flight mode.
I don't like holding on to magnets, so I'm gonna dump these. A bunch of other stuff I could dump too. So where's the excess hydrogen going? I guess nowhere. It's just going in this tank. And then this line is going slowly into refinement. Which is also okay. Because we have plenty of all these things. Like plenty, fusion rod stuff. Alright, let's finish the highway. Now this one is coming down. So where's it gonna go? Okay, I'm gonna read up about the piler in a second. That is kind of important. Now I'm doing all this design with yellow belts. So, oh my gosh, look at this. I don't know why it chose to do vertical there, but a slope here, but I'm keeping it. Yes, okay, so now this sulfuric acid is kind of weird. This is sort of a remnant from earlier. So let me just change that. Do a shorter bypass. And then we'll go this way with the new hydrogen highway. Although if we want to expand those, we might have to end up moving them. I sort of just recognize that this is all a big mess. And I'm sorry, but it just is. It's gonna have to just stay a mess for the most part. Okay, let me go up there and do it a little bit more precisely. Okay. So, hydrogen coming out. Oh, perfect. All the way down. There you have it, folks. Belts over bots. So we'll just let that go and see if we need to ever upgrade the belts. At some point, we probably would. I wonder how many hydrogen per second we're getting just from the harvesters on the gas giant. That would be interesting to know. Alright. So hydrogen logistics is more or less solved. So what next? That is so crazy. Alright, I maybe screwed something up here. So I kind of want to block this and let this empty out for a while. And then I'll rebuild this, which is going to be hard for me to remember, but... Wait, isn't there a better way to do this? Like, if you make this the straightaway... Yeah, couldn't I do that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. And then, meanwhile, this is going to probably fill up. Why is it not filling up? I think because this yellow belt is actually running. Yeah, because this is filling up, which is about to be full. So let's see what happens when this is full. Oh, maybe it's not, because it's being used. Not very much. 4,800. Okay, so that's gonna slow down. And this thing should start filling up. Mm-hmm. I mean, we could, you know, stack it. I don't really want a bunch of hydrogen just sitting around, but... So wait, why do I want to do that? Oh, hold on. If it stops, it fills up. Is that a bad thing? Or is that a good thing? The excess hydrogen... Oh, it goes to like X-ray cracking or whatever. Ugh, do we want to do X-ray cracking? Or oil refinement? I don't think I do. So I feel like this splitter I don't really want. This seems to be kind of struggling. Oh, interesting. Okay. There's too much hydrogen. Okay, so we do want that. We do want it to go to oil refinement. Huh. Or wait, what's it called? Oh, well, it doesn't say. But yeah, we do want it to. Okay. Weird. Should we upgrade any of these belts? Because technically, like, this backed up hydrogen belt could be filling up the tank faster if we wanted it to. Right? Like, why not upgrade this in this? I kind of like that. You don't even have to upgrade this one. Like, we could downgrade this, and then it would go to the oil refinement, which would help the light oil. I'm glad I put these buffer tanks in, because little hiccups like this, it's actually helping to keep the light oil usage uniform. So see, now what it's doing is it's using coal to produce more light oil. Which, you know, you could argue is good or bad. Because, I mean, if we do that for too long, we'll have extra light oil. I feel like if we have extra light oil and extra hydrogen, that's just weird. We should just stop refining oil at that point, right? But we wouldn't know that until the X-ray cracking started, which generates a graphite. So that's kind of nice. Something good comes of it. But it would back up if the hydrogen being produced from it where is the hydrogen produced from it? Oh, cool, it comes down here, center lane. Yeah. It does prioritize it though. Okay, I think it'll work, it's just very strange. And like, see, this prioritizes the refinement light oil. Let's just see what happens. It's so strange. Okay, I could stare at this all day. Let's look at some things. Missiles. Missiles are pretty complicated things. They take circuits. They take the combustible units, and they take some kind of thrusting component. So you got engines, thrusters, reinforced thrusters. Those are like the tiers of thrusters. There's a second tier of combustible unit that we don't have researched yet, so maybe we should do that. Or is that this? No, that's an upgrade. It's in the technology. Here it is. Explosive unit. It's just blue and red science. Should be easy to research. So, missiles.
Flight
I almost feel like we're not ready for missiles. I know this sounds weird, but like we're not ready in the sense of I'd like to redo the production lines of the explosive units and the thrusters a little bit. Because right now, let's go to where we're doing thrusters. We're not even making reinforced thrusters. But we only need regular thrusters, which are being automated right here. They're used for logistics drones.
upgrade.
Yeah, maybe that's fine. Maybe we just need them to go in a tower. Let's do that. I mean, you know, when in doubt, put things in towers. Thrusters. $4,800. And what about engines? It's technically, engines are not a prereq for thrusters, but they're kind of can be seen as, they're thought of as the tier 1 thruster. We just have one little measly factory making them in preparation for missiles. Oh, they actually are going into a tower already. Which is, I guess, fine. I just want to make 2 instead of 1, I think. Is it just... yeah, okay, no, it's, copper and... I don't think I need the box. It's just copper and electromagnets. Can I do something funny here? It seems weird that copper's like flying past here but not being used, you know what I mean? Like, do we really need this? Here's my thought. Like, why can't we just do this? Lower it to the ground. Bring it by. I don't know what that power pole was doing. What? I don't want that. Yeah, and just connect it. And then instead of outputting off the side like this, let's just output right next to it like that. Okay, we need sorters to bring them in. Now, we got 2 per second engines.
Flight
2 per second engines. Yeah, that's plenty. Actually, we only really need 1 per second engines. Should I just change it back? Nah, I'll keep it at 2. Okay. I don't really like that circuits are just being pulled down here either. I guess that's fine. Surprised only 2 per second circuits is doing so much for us. Alright, these guys I'd like to upgrade at least. Oh wait, I said 2 per second, but that's not necessarily true. No, they take 3 seconds to make, so it's like... So really I need 3. I'd kind of like to change it to 3. And then this one to 4. Okay, can we fit 3 in here? I bet you we can. Everything powered. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so that's making 1 engine per second. And it's going into a tower. And we need 4 of these guys. Which we have room for that too. Just need to extend these belts. Okay, we need more assemblers. 4 of these guys. Yeah. Okay, so now we got 4 per second thrusters being made. Assuming all the prereqs hold up.
Fabrication complete.
But we can boost those later if we need to. Okay. Let's go to look at the missiles again. So they're 2 to 1 on combustible units. So we basically need 2 per second combustible units. It's just straight up coal. Where are we making them currently? Probably over here, yeah. How fast do they make? 3 seconds. Yikes, that's kind of hefty. Because that's... I mean, that's basically 6 of these, right? And it's a lot of coal. That seems nuts. I mean, I guess let's set it up. But... it may be the case that they're not actually gonna need 1 per second missiles, like, forever. So that's, like, if these were all working, that's 2 per second, and it's, yeah, 6 per second coal. So that could be like a full yellow line, potentially. Which is kind of convincing me that this should really be blue. But blue's expensive, blue belts, and we don't even have them automated. Just have to grab super magnets in order to even make them.
Mineral depleted.
Another copper is lost. I want to burn this stuff. Alright, back to the coal. Let us upgrade that. Okay, yeah, here's the demand. Yeah, good. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, maybe I overdid it on the blue belts. So, yeah.
Replication
Copper's
complete.
already kind of suffering. I think that could be green. We don't need this anymore. Okay. I'm just gonna start getting rid of this stuff. This is like the copper ammo line. Can this connect? I think if this connects now, it's like a loop. Oh wait, no, it's not. Whoa. Okay, I didn't mean to delete that much, but that's fine. Can we do another?
Upgrade.
Why don't I have miners? Yeah. Okay, so we got 1 per second on those combustible units. Let me switch the technologies real quick, or at least like cancel this one so that... There we go. So we get those combustible units quicker. Go dump the... Let's check the light oil and hydrogen. This is just a fun little side hobby. So what's working and what's not working? It definitely seems like the refinement will be backed up and will stop at some point. Should any second now, really, because this is 18 nitrogen. The light oil is being used, and it's being used in X-ray cracking, which comes in here. So it's like only using light oil, kind of. Yeah. So then this guy stopped. I like it. I think it's good. I mean, it's using coal, but then the coal is turned into graphite, so it's almost like efficient, maybe. Okay, the graphene has stopped too. That's also good. Is it good? Yes. Kind of. It's weird, because it stops because the hydrogen is backed up, not because graphene is full. Could you... Is there an argument to be made that this should be prioritized instead of the gas giant amount? I think so, right? Because this is the fire ice processing, and we need that. We need it to dump the hydrogen so that we can produce graphene. And also just so we can get rid of fire ice. I think this is better. Okay. So I'm gonna dump the copper ammo, and then I'm gonna start working on missiles. Now, should we do anything else in this tower? Probably so. I mean, missiles has so many prereqs. Also wonder if we should, like, grab anything from here. So, copper circuits are already going to be over here. Circuits are here. I'm going to go to 2000 on it. Copper is here, somewhere here. So can we belt it over? The copper is back there, so we can use it as a, we can split it off. I'm going to go ahead and delete maybe this, all this defense line stuff. And it'll give us more room back here. Hope I don't regret that later. I might. We could even maybe make it a little more compact back here if we need to. Alright, well we know we'll need another tower, so let me go ahead and build it first. I'm trying to build it as close to the other tower as I can. But we don't... we can use this existing tower for these demands. Okay. And we can pull over circuit board somehow. So, let me do a splitter like this and see if this works out. Do you have processors coming in? I think we do at one of these towers. The third tower? Yeah. So we're gonna need those too. There's just a lot of extra room here. I'm gonna leave the extra room. So this could be circuits. Okay. I almost feel like these should be above the tower, kind of like the other one was. You got two more here. How do we want to do this? This is tricky. This is going to be weird, but I think what I actually want to do is, like, basically kind of switch these so that they're flat on the ground, and do the old switcheroo later, like over here. In fact, it could be kind of slick, right? Because you could do it kind of like this, where you go here, and then you go up by one. It's doing the vertical thing again. You go down. And then this just goes under. Okay, we got the explosive unit. Good. Okay. Now the reason I wanted to make that change is so I could easily just kind of hop over these with these two inputs. Like that. Uh-oh, did I not set this? There we go. Are we not putting combustible units into a tower? I guess not. Also want to move this a little. Okay, let me go put those in a tower. Which means we have to make a tower. And I guess really we should make these too. They're made in chemical facilities.
Replication complete.
They also require 2 per missile,
Mineral
6 seconds per 2, so you need 6 chemical facilities? Wow. Did Did it say chemical facility? Is that a early access bug? A bug is not the right word, but oversight. It says made in chemical facility. And then when you go to the building, this thing is called a chemical plant. Oh. Then it also says chemical facility, so I don't know. Alright. Just wait for the bots to give me some stuff. I mean, I'm pretty proud of our base overall. Okay, where are these guys going? They're going nowhere.
Replication
They are going nowhere. Or here's a tower. I mean, there's like available towers. So actually where they're going is down here. They're probably going all the way down to make missiles. But that's silly. So forget that. I'm gonna be filled up on inventory space pretty soon. Okay, let's backtrack this belt. And we're really like redoing everything.
depleted.
That was an iron ore. Yeah, I'll just go around. Let me go up from here. Wait a minute. Up, please. Yes. And then in. Combustible unit, supply 4,800. Put those in there. Cool.
Flight mode.
Put the copper in here too. Trying to dump some inventory space. Okay. Now how do you make the other one? It pre-require. Oh shoot! I didn't even think about this. If we're so if we're also going to try to make 2 per second of these guys, that means we need to make 12 per second of these. I think we're just gonna not. Like I think we should make 1 missile every 2 seconds instead of 1 missile every second. It's just gonna be easier. So these are making 6 per second. That's sorry, they're making 2 per second. That's actually correct. But of the higher tier ones, we only need to make 1 per second, which is 3 chemical plants. Okay. It's kind of making me, is it sulfuric acid? Yeah. It's kind of making me want to build another tower. Like, I'm kind of canceling this. Like, what if we built a tower around here somewhere? Actually, yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna work a lot better, I think. So the way this will work is it will take in these as a supply. It will take in these as a supply, and it'll request plastic and sulfuric acid. Okay. So these go in. We need 3 chemical plants. Making these guys. Okay, let's see. 2, 2, and 1. Let's make, I'd rather do it as a splitter. A prioritized splitter. Like that. Okay, plastic. Oh, okay, one more change. I want the splitter to be elevated. There we go.
Mineral depleted.
I think we're gonna have a raw mineral problem before too long. Now, is it possible to kind of snake around? Can we change this to go in that way? And then bring sulfuric acid out like that? That would be cool. And then we need plastic, and then we need the input. So the plastic just come out here. And then the input, or the output, I mean. Where can we put power? Hopefully that covers it. Cool. Oh, wait a minute. Don't we need 1 per second of these? I think we need 6 instead of 3. No, because they're making 2. So this is 1 per second. Yeah.
Upgrade.
We're making 1 per second combustible unit, or whatever these are called, explosive unit. Alright, let's keep going with the upgrades. I don't know what this is. EM effect. What is this? Is there any... Oh, EM weapons. Increases the strength of EM weapons. What's an EM weapon? I think it's maybe the jammer. Consumes EM capsule, yeah. What is this, though? It just slows them down? Okay. It's like more of a nice to have than an essential component of our military. But maybe we need it. Oh, man. This seems bad. But maybe not, because this is, oh, it's got another input from here. That's the... Okay. Tower demand of coal. That's probably fine. It's correct to be prioritizing this, but we're really just trying to get rid of these. It's probably okay. Alright, let's go finish the missiles. I think we have all the ingredients for the missiles now, right? The thrusters, did the thrusters get done? I think they're done. I'm gonna assume they're done. This guy, let's look at this. This is great. This is what we want it to be. Graphene backed up. The hydrogen is being used. So, one more thing on the hydrogen. Yeah, this is exactly what we want. Where the hydrogen from fire ice processing is being used. And, oh wait, no, that's the wrong belt. It's actually this one. This is the sorter. So then the second one used is from the gas giant. It's great. Which means the gas... No, which means that the hydrogen from oil is not being used at all. That's also okay. But the refinement process is producing light oil. Now, is it enough light oil? I don't know. Are all these at work? They are. So how much does this produce? 2, 3. So it's like 1 every 4 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's only 2 per second, which is not enough in the long run. Currently, there's some still pouring out of the crude oil refinement, but if that backs up, if there's literally no hydrogen being used, then all the light oil would have to come from this, which essentially just means we need to build more oil refineries doing the refinement process. It's interesting. Okay, worry about that later. That's like the main message of this game. Worry about that later. We're actually at 10% threat in the solar system, so it's kind of a little bit scary. Okay, this guy's gonna supply missiles. And that's it right now. I don't know how much more is needed for tier 2 missiles. Processors, and then, okay. So, the tier 2 explosive units. Thrusters. Let me make sure thrusters aren't demanded over here somewhere. No. And then supply tier 2. Okay, awesome. We should be able to do all this without building any more towers.
Mineral depleted.
I'm gonna do... Wait, we don't even need tier 1, right? Yeah. I'm gonna do 3,000. Okay. Now it's just a question of getting all the belts to work. Although I do want to do one more thing, which is processors. It comes from here. I'll have to do this. So many different inputs. Kind of becoming like a bus, almost. Okay, so how do we do this? Funny thing is, we just need one building of each, I think. So maybe we could utilize different sides of the machine. So I want to do it backwards. So this should be the final one. This guy. 4 every 2 seconds. Or 2 every 4 seconds, I mean. Yeah. I wonder if we could just direct insert think we can. It's just gonna look really crazy. Alright, so easy thing is, okay, here's what I want to do. I want to move this. Okay. Like, so it's like this. And then the lines can come straight out of the tower. It's gonna look almost kind of goofy because it's just gonna go straight in and straight out. Four, 2 is plenty fast enough. Now it does need processors, so you know, maybe they can sneak their way around or something. What can they do? Let's see. Up and then over. Keep them. I'm gonna keep them up here. Then go down. Does that work? It's just so funny to me that things will go down that steeply. We get a Powerball going. You know, the problem with the direct insert is I can't dump things. So maybe I'll do at least a little bit of a gap. I mean, I think we have plenty of space, so I can just do this. I would prefer to do that, but and this needs 4 inputs, which are right here, I guess. So I'll just go straight in. We can even cut the corners a little more. This is kind of silly, but whatever. Okay. Wow, how do we have 500 already? What the? Oh, wait, I was looking at... I thought that was 500 missiles already. I was like, that's impossible. Okay, I'm just trying to, like, dump stuff, but it's not quite working. Oh, okay. Copper. How much of this? It's 6 per thing. Yeah. Yeah. We just need a better inserter. That should be plenty. But also, it's supplied from the box right now anyway. I mean, crazy thing is there's still so many more military productions that we could set up. I might... Thing is, I don't want to keep this belt action going. Maybe I did too much of that already anyway. Like, circuits could have come from here. I almost want to, like, change it. Just because it looks annoying. Like, how many? 3...
Mineral depleted.
Like, why would we not do this. And just delete all this. Right? To 1. I would rather do this. And have the circuits like just coming in here. Sneaking their way in. One and a half, yeah, perfect. And we don't even need this line at all. So, you know, stuff like that. So my question is, wait, what's this? Oh yeah, that's not needed. Pick 200 up for myself. Whoops, that is not the thing I wanted to pick up. 200, we only have 100. I'll pick up 100. Okay, so we have set up ammo in the form of, what is this called? What kind of ammo? Bullet ammo? Kinetic ammo, I guess? Bullet ammo and missile ammo. And they are producing. And we have the production of the fighter jets going. It's a little bit hamstrung by electromagnetic turbine production, which is pretty low. We redid, or we kind of finished up the setup of oil and hydrogen and all that. I would like to double the number of oil refineries doing the oil refinement process. It's unclear to me if that is best going to be done here, or if we should just move the whole process somewhere else. It's actually using coal coming from this coal miner, which is also kind of an issue of mine. I don't really like that. I'd rather it just be coming from a demand tower. Yes, we do need to make more of these. But I don't want to make it too far away because I don't want to have to deal with the transportation of the hydrogen. There is some room here. Well, or we could do it down here. That's not too terrible. Let's just see let's just look at it a little closer. So the light oil is the thing that has to be inputted and outputted on the same belt. And you can see we do this method of doing the first two differently than the rest of them. This is 8 of them, I believe. Yeah. So we would need 8 more? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oof. 21. I mean, technically we might need 24 of these, which sounds nuts. Is there anywhere where we could set it up so it just has room to do 24? Maybe we could use blueprints for this.
Mineral depleted. Flight mode.
Like if this wasn't here, we could start here and just kind of go backwards with it. Okay, I'm just gonna start messing around with it a little bit. How many of these can we make? I'm gonna literally try to do 24. I know that sounds nuts, but if it's what we need, you know? Refinery. Where's my stone brick? There we go. And I'm gonna suppose, let me get some more concrete. I'm gonna try to do it like over here. So it's gonna start here. So maybe I'll do 4 and then like copy it backwards.
Replication complete.
Reformed refinement. Two and 1. Yeah. Move this one back. So we have room to kind of start. So this will be the output of light oil. And this will be the input of hydrogen. Right here. The goal is 6 per second out. Yeah, so 6 per second in is fine. 6 per second in of coal is fine. And for now, I'll set it up like... wait a minute. Output. Yeah, okay. Did I do that right?
Insufficient
Oh
materials.
my gosh. In here. In here. Out here. Yeah. Set it up like that for now. With the towers every 2. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, we can make them even closer together? Those are real close together. They're like overlapping. Now if we do it that way, we can't put power poles, but I think it's fine. I think we can just put them like this. So this could be a blueprint that we copy. As long as it's flush there. Okay, so copy. Does that work? No, this works. Oh. I guess don't. Yes. Facilities. Hey, we get an achievement for that. That's 8. We're gonna have to move this line. Which is okay. It's a directional... Where's this coming from? It's basically oil. I need to divert it. Up. Okay, so that's 8. Guess it'll probably be like, it'll come over here like that and go in the splitter.
Replication complete.
Oh my gosh, we haven't been researching for a while. Oh, what have we been doing? We are terrible engineers. There's not a lot. Okay, yeah, no more logistics bots upgrades. Yeah, that's really good. Oh, we got the pile sorter now. I don't know what all the... They must have changed some of this. Oh, I think I get it. I'm not too worried about that. We'll get into that in a bit. We do want the ray receiver efficiency. That's really good. Solar cell life is really good too. Okay. I'm gonna go get some more foundation. See if I can dump the oil. Do we have oil in a tower yet? We still don't. We just have it coming in on a belt. Can I, like, maybe do this, kind of? A little bit. Right. Foundation. I wonder how the steel production is keeping up. Where is steel? Isn't it used for... I guess it's okay. Huh. There's some turbines. Okay, so this is 8. Can we do Control V again? Sweet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is it really 24? That's kind of crazy. Because that's 8. That means this is 12. Sure, yeah, do foundation. 16. Oh, goodness. I'm worried about how big this is going to be. Can we leave that power pole? So 16, right? Ah. We still got to move the belt even more. Tempted to do a tower. We should do a tower. I mean, this is already a tower. It's already, like, ready to be used for that. And there's coal in the way. Can we just turn it? I bet we can. Like, can I just rotate?
Upgrade.
Whoa, what is going on here? You see that? If I do Control V, it's all messed up all of a sudden. Okay, hold on. Let's finish some of these details.
Light
These are probably all disconnected like that. Well, that's an unfortunate detail about blueprints. Okay. Whoops, I don't want to do that. 16. Can I copy 8 of them? 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. With the poles. Use now. Rotate it 90 degrees. Okay. Let me delete this power pole. Control V. Rotate, rotate. Base like that. Whoa. Why? Oh, I bet we're getting... I think I know. Let's do it this way. And the power poles can just overlap. Collide with other objects. That's fine, because the only other ones are the power poles. Press and hold shift to display only valid buildings. Uh-oh. Force build. Cool. We need more facilities, though, too. We don't have stone. There we go. Okay, so how this works is pretty simple. It's just going to do that. And then this is going to do this.
replication complete.
Okay, now we're finally at the end. Which means... Oh. My Google Home just heard me. Yeah. So it means for the first two, I'm gonna switch these guys. So you output here, input here. Just the first two. The rest are fine. This is the end of the line. So these are inputs. I want to use towers for coal. But just coal. So coal demand. Really 5,000 is fine. I think 6 per second is the perfect amount. Yes, because the maximum output is 6 per second. The hydrogen will go in here, and the light oil will come out here. Okay, getting close. So, let me do this one at a time to make sure I do it correctly. Light, oil. No, I'm going to do hydrogen first. So hydrogen... come in here. It's using the X-ray cracking first before the crude oil processing. Then from here, why can't I click on this order? It's using the hydrogen from gas giant extraction. Which, by the way, we did finish clearing this tower, so I can delete this belt. And then straighten out that belt for better aesthetics. Alright, so what we want to look at is the usage of hydrogen. Here we go. This is using it for fuel. And if you don't need it for fuel, you use it for this, which is the thing we've been talking about. Reformed refinement. So, this is the belt that needs to go down to get to the reformed refinement area. So how do we do that? Dun, 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 dun. How? Without making the least mess. Can I just start? I'm just gonna start moving. I feel like I don't love that, but and light oil has to come back up, so I'm trying to leave at least some room. And I went up right there. I'll go back down. Cool. So that should start filling up. Now, nothing's actually going to run yet because you have to have light oil to kick off the process. Oh, also, this whole thing, like, what is this even doing? Let's see. This is only being used for... Wait a minute. It's being used for the reformed refinement process, but then it's going into a tower. So... I'm actually going to leave it. I was about to say how I'm going to change it, but I'm not going to change it. Okay. So, let me start deleting this stuff. Okay, so now we got to get the light oil here. It's going to come up adjacent to this hydrogen that's going down. And then it's just going to go in. So let's get some stuff out of the way. Can it snake its way through here? Oh, I think so. Ooh, oh, it's so close. I'm just going to delete this. Spin it around like that. Oh, I didn't want that quite yet. Sorry, it's kind of like a little hobby of mine to upgrade the belts in a particular way. Okay. Now... output here. Yeah. And I guess I'll go up with it just because the hydrogen did as well. It doesn't really matter, but I'm trying to leave room for this tower to output stuff. Okay, so basically we're done. Now, the fun part is going to be kicking this thing off, so... I'm getting to the point where I want to, like, pave the entire world. Okay. Let's put some light oil in there. And see it work. Oh wait. Uh-oh. No, it's working. Okay, 3 facility's working. Alright, well, oh gosh. Well, Ring attacked in Matella 4, but I'm going to assume we're going to be good. And I'm going to end the episode here. I'm trying to try to do a little bit longer episodes, so this one's a little bit longer. Maybe 2 hours. We'll see if I can get them to be 2 hours in the future. But thanks for watching. I'm going to let this run out while you see this boot up fully. And we'll return in the next episode with more growth of the factory. So, see you next time.